Hey everyone, Mark Gamer Dude here, and today I'm going to be answering all of your questions for the 17K Q&A video. Now, this is going to be totally unscripted, so apologies if I stumble, stutter, or mispronounce your names, okay? So, yeah, alright, so let's get started. You guys threw in a lot of questions, so, okay, let's see how this goes. Alright, here we go. From Speed and Safe. Have you ever played Pokemon? And if so, which of the assisting elemental types of the saga is your favorite? Another question, how'd you start writing stories? P.S. Happy New Year, Hyper. Oh, thank you, Happy New Year to you as well. Okay, so yes, I have played Pokemon. The only Pokemon games I ever played were, Pokemon Go and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I'm not so much of a big Pokemon gamer. I mean, I only bought those games because I wanted to see how the games were. Also, I did like the Pokeball accessory that came with Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, so I basically only bought it for that thing. But Pokemon Go was okay for the most part. The craze was high once it died down a little bit later on. But yeah, that's the only Pokemon games I ever played. The assisting elemental types, I think my favorites were definitely water, fire, I think also fairy and rock, and ghost. Yeah, those are my favorite types of the Pokemon series. Besides, also, I'm only opposed to watching only the show, basically. Like, remember I did that video on the anime for Ash leaving, so yeah, I'm usually into watching the anime mostly, not the games. I might buy another one in the future if I ever feel like it. Honestly, I lost in the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu because I gave up halfway through. Yes, I know, shocker. I know. A lot of my friends, taunting me for that. Okay, so next, from Kumaragu Suravanan. Okay, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm pretty sure you asked a question before. Sorry if I mispronounced it again. Okay, so your question is, how do you commission voice actors and artists on projects? Do you use social media? Semi-worthy the question for this one. And you also asked, which music from the Mario series do you like, and which is your favorite comic dub that you've made? Okay, so for your first question, I basically just, post casting calls on Twitter or Casting Call Club if I need to, or I ask some of my VA friends or colleagues that I've come to know over the past couple years, or I look around and search to see which music, if there's some music from people that on Twitter or online to see if they can help me do things and such. That's how I came across some my friend the Tendrar and other people as well. So yeah, that's how I managed to get some of the VAs and artists on this. And social media, well, obviously I have YouTube. I also have Twitter. I'm at MarkGamer2. That way you can follow me there for updates on my channel and stuff. And for the other question, which music is my favorite? Ooh, that's a toughie. Let's see. I love Jump Up Superstar from Mario Odyssey. Oh man, so many good music from the past games. I have a full playlist of Mario Kart music and from Mario Party as well on my phone. I don't know if I narrow it down. There are so many that if I will be here all day and all night if I list them all. But a lot are my favorite, I will say that. And my favorite comic dub that I've made, it definitely had to be a tie with the first issue of the Imposter Syndrome series and the first couple episodes of the Mario Sequester Ghost comic dub. They both gave they both basically helped my channel out and basically showed that that you and a lot of my viewers love the dubs I do. So that's basically why those are my favorites, because it helped me realize that is my calling for this channel. So yeah. Okay, from Joseph Holt. Can you rank episodes 1 through 19, the Amiibo special, and the Season 1 marathon of Master Mario from your most favorite to least favorite? What do you think would happen if Icky Koopa and Pinkie Pie met each other? What are your thoughts on creepypastas like Sonic EXE? Let's see. And then it was recently announced that Sonic Lego sets are releasing this year. What do you think those sets will be? And speaking of which, what do you think of the Lego Super Mario sets? What do you think the MLP cast will look like as Mobians, aka Sonic characters? In case you forgot, Knuckles the Echidna is getting his own Paramount Plus series taking some place this year, or after the Sonic movies. And are you excited for it? And the last question, now that you have Netflix and got to watch the first season of Sonic Prime, are you finally going to check out the Cuphead show? Okay, so for the first question, oh my god, Silver's gonna give me so much flack for this. Honestly, I can't remember all the episodes. Even though I watched all of them, I don't like most favorite to least favorite. I guess the first couple episodes were the least favorite since it's like, you know, where everything is like still at the beginning. I know he remastered a couple of the episodes, but I guess those would be the least favorites. The middle special was very well done and well made. I like the way he did all that. And the season 1 marathon, that was a good one too. I like that how Peach and Daisy were involved in that. I think one of my favorite one, it would have to be, I guess a tie. Okay, he's gonna give me a lot of flank for this one. Okay, my favorite ones would have to be the ones where Bowser calls Daisy Diet Peach. I cannot believe they put that in the script. And then, or that one where Jason shows up onto the episode where he co-wrote the episode. You know, all those puns. I did a reaction to it, which he absolutely loved my reaction to. Yeah, I think those were my top 2 favorites of the episode so far. Episode 20 I know is in the works, so go ahead and be ready for that. Can't wait for that. And let's see. What would you think happened for Iggy and Pinkie Pie met each other? Oh my goodness. I think Iggy would maybe do experiments on Pinkie Pie to find out what she really is. Because, you know, Pinkie Pie is so crazy and not crazy, but lovable crazy. You know, the way she is, you know, all the stuff that she's you know, surprisingly to do. You don't know how she's able to do it. So I think Iggy Koopa will you know, doing experiments to figure out what she is or all the secrets behind it, and then maybe fail in the process. So I think that's what happened. I'm pretty sure Pinkie Pie would annoy him a lot. So yeah. My thoughts on creepypastas. I never seen any of the creepypastas on there. There were a lot, I know, but I never seen any of them. I never watched any of them, so they don't particularly gain any interest from me. I don't actually for the Lego question. I don't actually collect the Lego sets. That it said there are 5 Lego sets releasing this year. Maybe they might show more of the other Sonic characters, maybe not just Sonic, or they might be related to certain events from the Sonic series. And for Lego Mario, they're pretty cool. I like the way they're modeled for everything. I do hope they release more Lego characters, like I don't know if they do Wario and Waluigi, I believe, or some of the Toads. More of the princesses, obviously, and yeah, I think so. That's it. And for the MLP cats looking like Mobians, that is a good question. I don't know. They're already ponies, so I don't know if they would change if they go into the Sonic universe. I guess. Well, since horses do exist in the franchise, I don't know if there's any actual characters as Mobians over there. There's so many like wolves and cats. There are other types of species everywhere, so I think all of them would be just horses or ponies in that universe, and Spike would be a dragon, but like a young dragon still. I think they would be all horses. I don't think their species would change. If they did, it would be very hard to pick which one, because all of them will be picking needles in a needle stack, because how can you decide which Mobius species for each of the characters would be when they're already animals? If they were humans, maybe they would change. And then for the Knuckles series, yeah, I'm very excited for it. I don't know what it will be. I'm guessing it will involve more about his heritage. You know, his Knuckles Echidna clan tribe. So yeah. I think it would be more about that. I don't know if any other Sonic characters are going to show up. I'm pretty sure Sonic and Tails will be there, in the beginning, and then later on we'll focus more on Knuckles. I don't know what else will happen. Maybe Tikal will be shown, more of his father. Maybe Chaos. I don't know if they'll go that deeper into that. Maybe also, I don't know if Rouge will show up. I mean, the Master Emeralds is safe and sound with them. I don't know if Douglas will bring it along with him wherever he goes in that series. Unless Rouge doesn't show up in the Sonic 3 movie, but even if she does, maybe she might show up in Knuckles series as well. But who knows? We gotta wait and see. It's hard to predict at this point, but they can surprise us in any way. And then for the Cuphead show, I actually have been checking out the Cuphead show. Actually, I told some of my friends about this. Yeah, I did. I'm gonna check out the Cuphead show. The show is actually very interesting. I like the animation. I love the plot, the voice cast. I really like all the episodes. Some of the episodes are like, seriously, this is actually happening right now. Don't do it. Like, there's so many moments where I'm like, dude, don't go in there. You know what's going on. No. And then I like some twists around. The voice cast is very, very well done. They got really good voice actors for some of the characters. I know like Wayne Brady is voicing the King Dice, I think his name is. So yeah, very, very good cast. I really like the way the show is. Okay, so the next question is from Smash RPG. What are your favorite puns you had to deal with? Oh boy, already diving into Doge Me territory, or Doge Me, sorry, Jason. Yeah, okay, my favorite puns I had to deal with him. Okay, he's an amazing at the puns. There's so many I can list. I guess the most memorable one that I can come off the top of my head is the one where he says, "Well, that was jawfully disturbing." Yeah, that one from for the Asmara episode. That one, man, that just made me like, oh my god, here we go. It never ends with that guy. Yeah, I think that was my favorite pun to deal with. Yeah, that's my favorite pun that I deal with Jason. He's great at the puns. I know I sound like I hate it. I don't hate it. His puns are amazing. But the way he immediately fits the puns off the fly, he is a genius at that. If it annoys me, that means I like it. It's the friendship term of annoying. You know, any friends can get like that. Okay, from Liam Keen, Adventure 156. What is your most favorite Mario game in Nintendo history? Oh man, because man, how can I say that? Because what if another favorite Mario game comes out in the future? Okay, narrow it down, because unless you're talking mainline title, because, you know, unless you're talking about sports or the other party games, for mainline, I guess I'd have to say, without being so biased, Mario Galaxy, I guess, because it took a long time for me to beat that game, and it was so much fun. The whole entire thing about everything, the Lumas, Rosalina, and everything about that game, it just really, I had an amazing time playing it. Usually I gave up on a game like that, you know, it was so long and everything. Like, I barely got far in Mario 64 and Mario Sunshine. I gave up in those games. But for Mario Galaxy, I didn't give up. I went through the entire game and beat it. So, yeah, I think that was my favorite game with that. I would say Mario Odyssey, but that's being super biased to the Nintendo Switch, so, yeah. Okay, from Elija Rosado. Okay, sorry if I mispronounced that. Okay, what is your favorite My Little Pony Equestria Ghost moments? Okay, so for me, my favorite moments of that show, or the movies, it would have to be, the Rainbow Watts special when, Sunshine Shimmer, helps out the entire crowd. It really helps her show that she belongs in the crew. And then obviously when, let's see, it would have to be when, Twilight meets Sci-Twi. That moment cracked me up at the end of the movie, of a friendship game. So yeah, that was my favorite one. And then for the, let's see, nothing else I can think comes to mind that was super memorable. Oh, when Celestia and Sunset Shimmer, you know, were reconcile. That was very good because we waited so long to see if those two would meet after so long again, after she left Equestria to get over to Canterlot High. So yeah, that was my favorite moment. Oh man, I really wish we got another special, because it was said that we would get another special that would reveal what happened to the human Sunset Shimmer. Where was she? Where is she? Because, you know, Sunset Shimmer comes from Equestria, so obviously she would have a human counterpart somewhere in the human universe, so we never got to find out about that. So yeah, I'm sad we never got to figure out what that happened. I'm sad that Hasbro didn't greenlight that film. Instead, we got a mini holiday special, which is very at best. Nothing really big happened from there. So yeah. Okay, from Miziel Buista Gillian. Sorry if I mispronounced that again. Okay, have you considered doing a project with a YouTuber friend? And what's your opinion about some of the Just Dance 2023 maps? And have you also think about visiting a Latin American country? Okay, so for the first one, I've been doing a lot. I know I already did like a couple with Slick Frame already. I know a lot of you still want me to do more with him, like when it comes to Ask Mario and some of the comment dubs they do. No, I'm not saying I'm on those. No, I'm not. Just putting it out there right now. The only other things I've done with him were the Sonic Generations review and the Sonic Movie 2 review. We might do the Mario movie, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna get like a lot of people and friends to do a big talk about it. I know he'll probably invite a lot of the friends we all know to talk about it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be doing something like that in the future. For anyone else, I guess I could probably ask some of the people I know from the Nintendo Dollars, my group of friends, like maybe. I guess maybe Just What Voices I could do more collab with him maybe. Maybe one with Hyper Voice Acting maybe. I can ask him if he's not too busy. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like more on top of my head that I know have YouTuber channels. It would have to depend on them. They all are very busy with their own stuff. So yeah, I'll see what I can do with that. And what my opinion is on Just Dance 23. I haven't played that much of Just Dance 23. I played a little bit to do that review video, so I don't have a huge opinion on that. It's a good game though. I like it. And for Latin American country, I'm actually Hispanic, so I have visited the Dominican Republic before. So yeah, I have visited a Latin American country before. Okay, from Aaron Delgado. Do you have a favorite Sonic game or cartoon? And have you tried playing Freedom Planet 1 and 2 when you go on Steam? For the favorite Sonic game, it would have to be Sonic Heroes. I might be biased because it was my first console Sonic game, but the gameplay of that really introduced me to the Sonic franchise and really got me into the whole series as a whole, because it introduced me to all the cast that I come to know and love. And, you know, the gameplay and story was very memorable and enjoyable. And for a favorite cartoon, Sonic X. Again, I might be biased because, you know, I was young and it was like around the time on 4Kids TV. So yeah, that was my favorite Sonic cartoon. And for Freedom Planet, I actually do have Freedom Planet number 1 on my Nintendo Switch. I played it. I love it. I didn't get to get Freedom Planet 2 yet, but when I can, I definitely will try it out. Okay, from Prince Larry Cheatsy Koopa. What is your favorite or top 10 Mario Kart tracks? And what's your favorite Mario Kart song? What's your favorite Mario Odyssey Kingdom and boss? What's your favorite Ask Mario episode? Who is your favorite Koopaling? And who is your favorite Nintendo's YouTuber aside from the Nintendo community, of course? And congratulations on your 7K subs. Okay, a lot of questions. Okay. My favorites and or top 10 Mario Kart tracks. I won't go late in the top 10, otherwise we'll be here all day. For my favorite track, it would have to be, I would say my favorite chorus would have to be, Mario Circuit. Man, there are so many tracks that I like. Eesh. Man, I actually don't really have a favorite. They're all my favorites. Man, I can't really pinpoint the favorite one. Favorite Mario Kart song? It would have to be the Rainbow Road from Mario Kart 7. The arrangement of the music is very well made and done. For the favorite Mario Odyssey Kingdom, I guess the Seaside Kingdom was very beautiful. And the favorite boss, it would have to be the giant Robo Wiggler Caterpie. What is it, Caterpie? The Robo Wiggler boss from New Dawn City. And my favorite Nintendo YouTuber, Nathaniel Bandy's very good. Or that other, there's so many other ones I like. Oh man, goodness, I have a lot of YouTuber Nintendo people. Oh my goodness, man. And my favorite Ask Mario episode, I know I asked this question earlier. It would have to be that one where Bowser calls him Daisy Diet Peach, and then for favorite Koopaling, obviously Iggy Koopa, because I voiced the guy, so I'm biased. Yeah. Okay, from Ashton Henry, who is your favorite IDW comic character? It would have to be, maybe, Tangle, because Tangle is like, I can just see myself in her a little bit when it comes to like how energetic she can be, how much of she can put herself through all the danger and like come out smiling. She always has like a smile on her face whenever she's even in like the midst of danger. She always has like the smile and I'm a go-getter of the thing. That's why I always say to me, like, if Daisy and Tangle ever met, they would get along so well. Yeah, I can see them getting along so well. So yeah, Tangle's my favorite of the comic cast. Okay, from Corbin and the cartoon characters. What do you think of the new Sonic game called Sonic Frontiers? I'm pretty sure I answered this question a long time ago, but now that I actually completed the game, it is 100% perfect. Well, not every game is perfect. Every game has flaws. But Sonic Frontiers is a huge step up from Sonic Forces. They really listened to us when it came to complaints and how the casts were. Everyone in the game was written so well. The game did not take a day or two to complete. It took me like almost 2 months or so to complete the game because, it took a while to beat it, especially with the bosses and everything. But yeah, I really enjoyed the game, and wherever else the game goes and the franchise goes, I cannot wait to see. Of course, we're gonna be waiting for the DLC. I cannot wait to play the new playable characters like Tails, Knuckles, and Amy, and see what the story is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take place during the events of the game. Like, what were Tails, Knuckles, and Amy up to during the events while Sonic is like off doing his thing? So yeah, I can't wait for that. Okay, next from Tony8. How does it feel having that much subs? It feels great. Obviously, I'm not looking for like big status. I mean, I'm doing this whole channel is like a big hobby for me, but I love doing what I'm doing at this channel. All the videos I do is my passion. So everything that I do on here, I post on here, but it's so much fun to do. So I love doing this, and I hope to never stop. Okay, from Diaboli. Do you think to do some of the Archie dub as a project? I don't think I will. There are so many Archie comments that I will like get in the way of me doing the IDW comment dubs because the IDW series is not stopping at any time soon. Right now, they're already sooner or later gonna reveal how issue 6 is gonna be. So who knows how far they're gonna go? I mean, I'm gonna keep doing the IDW comment dubs until they stop. So if they ever stop, maybe I might go to that. It depends on me, because who knows how long they'll do the IDW comment dubs. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna go all the way to 100 and beyond. So who knows? But for now, I'm gonna hold on to doing something like that. Okay, from Dragon Girl 2000. Which Sonic comic issue with Surge and Kid was your favorite? Which battle between Surge and Sonic was your favorite? How long did it take you to dub a comic? And what sound effects do you use while dubbing it? And when did you first start dubbing comics? Okay, my favorite Sonic comic issue would have to be 50. I might be biased because of that. It was a big meeting between the two groups, but I think that was my favorite issue. But my favorite battle would have to be the final battle between Sonic and Surge, because that was like the pinpoint between Sonic and Surge. Because Surge was this close to ending Sonic. Sonic was this close to getting him knocked out for good. And then for how long did it take you to dub a comic? It depends on me and of course the VAs when they turn in their lines and how long the comic is, because issue 50 took a longer time because it was a long comic and all the effects and everything. It'll take me like almost like a couple weeks or so, or a month. It depends on me and the VAs and everything else. And for sound effects, I usually get sound effects from either online. I look at the comic and think about which sound effect would be effective in that scene. I also use some sound effects from Smash Brothers or Mario and Sonic. So yeah, those sound effects work. And then when did I first start dubbing comics? If you're talking about the Sonic comic dubs, specifically, I started doing them when I got into the Imposter Syndrome series. I really wanted to dub that comic because it looked interesting to me. But for the other ones, for Tomorrow's The Question Goes, I wanted to dub it because it looked so interesting and people wanted to see it in my voice, and I got interested doing it. So, that's why I started going around doing a casting call for that. But for like myself to dub my own dub comments, it would have to be around the time I started doing voice acting, because I wanted to do dubs of certain things since I'm not into any dubs or shows or video games yet. Yeah, that's when I started doing my dubbing comments. Okay, from Lee Espinal. Okay, I'm sorry for mispronouncing that. Okay, what anime would Surgeon Kate like? And if you could add a new character in the Mario Strikers Battle League, who would it be? Okay, for this question, I actually went ahead and asked the VAs for Surgeon Kit what anime they would like. So, for Dark Cloud VA, the voice of Kit, he said Sword Arts Online might be Kit's favorite anime. Yeah, he would probably watch that. I'm not too familiar with the anime, but he said that Kate might be a huge fan of that. Funny thing, I actually looked it up, and the voice of Silver actually voices the main character, I believe. So it's kind of funny that he's voicing a Sonic character, and then he also the Sonic character in the show. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So yeah, Dark Cloud said that Kit would like Sword Arts Online. And then for Vivian Reed, the voice of Surge, I asked her, and she said maybe Surge would probably bully Kit for enjoying anime, maybe call it stupid. Maybe watching Dragon Ball Z, or maybe watching Magical Girl anime shows that would be, and she would cheer for the violence for the bad guys, maybe. Actually, cheering only for the violence in the anime shows. So yeah, that's what Surge would probably be doing. She would probably just like the violence of any of the shows, or mainly Dragon Ball Z. So yeah, those were the animes that Surge Kid would probably like. And then for adding a new character for Battle League, there are so many characters I could put in. Since they apparently ended the free updates, Petey Piranha is a character people wanted to show up eventually, because he was a veteran. In fact, I think he's the only veteran, aside from the sidekicks, that haven't shown up yet. He's the only veteran captain that hasn't shown up yet. So yeah, I think he would be the best character put in last if they ever did another update. Okay, from Nia Gomez. What are your thoughts on Sonic Prime, and what are your hopes for Season 2? I love Sonic Prime. They really, really did their handiwork and homework when it comes to the show and characters. They got the personalities down. The voice cast is very, very, very well done. I still can't believe that the voice of Rainbow Dash is voicing Tails. The singing voice of Pinkie Pie is voicing Amy. Dazzle is voicing Rouge. The voice of Flash Sentry is voicing some of the variants of Knuckles. It's amazing how they really got the voice cast very down. And I love the animation of the show. They really are doing an amazing job. I really did not like, though, that we only had 8 episodes in. I really got into the show that I wanted to watch all the episodes in one sitting. And I did watch all the episodes in one sitting. But I wanted to see more. So season 2, I don't know what will happen in Season 2. I'm pretty sure Sonic will reflect on his mistake that he did and not listening to his friends ahead of time. So I think maybe at the end of that, something might happen. I don't know what will happen in that. So I know some of the animators said that they want to do more seasons. So who knows? The season might end on a cliffhanger again. So who knows? We'll see when it happens. Okay, from Sonic Gaming Kirby Fan 2005 version 2. To Hyper, with the latest battle of Kit and Surge out, do you think of the chance of the androids to return in the mainline Sonic game? And do you, for Sonic Frontiers, for the DLC, who do you think will be playing and what gimmicks will they have? And have you seen Miraculous and Tales of the Ladybug and Cat in War? And if you're not, you should go see it. And for the rumor of the next Mario Sonic Olympic Games to come in Paris, do you think Miraculous might be crossed over in a story mode? And while you're at it, who do you want to see from the Mario Sonic cast to make it as full-on playable characters? Okay, so for the first question, yes, I do hope they would show up in the mainline Sonic game, because since Tango was referenced and mentioned in Sonic Frontiers, I do believe they'll appear in the mainline Sonic game. When and where they'll happen, I have no idea. We have to wait and see for that. For the DLC, obviously we'll see Amy, Knuckles, and Tails as playable characters, but they say playable characters, plural. So obviously more than one, and they showed all of them in the banner. I don't know what gimmicks they'll have. It's very hard to tell at this point how they'll play, because many believe that they'll play in the cyberspace levels. I don't know if there'll be a hub world like Sonic had. It's hard to know at this point. We have to wait and see. And I have seen Miraculous before. When it was airing on Nickelodeon, I believe, on a long time ago, I saw some episodes. I haven't seen much of it though afterwards. And for the rumor of the Mario Sonic Olympic Games in Paris, I don't think Miraculous will be crossed over, unless they reference her in like a thing somewhere. Who knows? And then for full-on playable characters, obviously I want all the guests as full-on playable characters. They gotta stop doing the guest character thing, because it's ridiculous that Rosalina, Rouge, Espio, Diddy Kong, and all those characters are not fully playable characters yet. Do you think after 2010 we'd have a larger roster by now? But no, we have the same full-on 20 characters as usual. We need more. Sega, I'm pretty sure they've been listening to us at this point. They need to add more characters on the roster. But for new characters, they should bring in Tangle and Whisper, and maybe the other characters as well. Though they might start with Tangle and Whisper first to get their footing into the IDW characters, into the mainline, into the gaming universe, just like in how they were in Sonic Speed Battle and Sonic Dash. And Pauline, obviously, yes, she has to be in the Olympics. She's been in Mario Kart. She's been in Mario Sports games. Put it in the Olympics. Do it, but do not make them guest, please. I do not want to play as Pauline in only one event. Come on. Okay, from Justin Myers, do you think Surge Kid will appear in the next arc? If you mean the arc that's going to be happening in Egg City, no, I do not think they're going to show up in there. Because in that arc, I'm pretty sure it will specifically focus on the Shadow Androids and Whisper's past, with, having all the trauma from her team getting wiped out by Shadow Androids. And it'll also focus on Tangle a little bit, because they say Tangle was missing. I'm pretty sure Lanolin will play a big part in this as well. And all the other characters are going to be coming back to help out. Team Dark is going to be there. Amy's going to show up. Silver and Blaze as well. So it's already too much characters in there already. So, and plus, after issue 56, they left. So they'll be off on their own, probably showing up in a future arc. So it'll be like way later. They need to give them a rest. We already spent so much time on Surge Kit that we need to focus on other characters right now. It's good to be showing all the other characters that we're coming back for this next arc. So it will, I don't know how long it will be till we see them again, but I know it will be for a while. Okay, from Shadow. Oh my God, Shadow. Okay. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Okay. Who is your favorite IDW Sonic character in the Imposter Syndrome series? Okay, Shadow. Well, for one, I want you to meet her. Surge the Tenrec, because she is 100% I wanted you guys to meet. Really, I want them to meet. I want Shadow and Surge to meet. It's inevitable that Surge and Shadow are gonna meet. I know it. Surge is 100% my favorite character in the entire series. I love Kit, yeah, and Starline, even though he got what he deserved. But she is like 100% a rival to Sonic that I love the way her personality and powers are. Everything, we all know everything that she's been through. I don't need to repeat it, but we all know how much she has been through and all her powers, everything in the arc. She literally at first thought she was meant for something, but now she realizes it's all a lie. But now, even then, all she knows, she wants to destroy Sonic. All she needs to do is put on all the suffering on everything and everything that betrayed her. Everything. We don't know everything about her past and everything, but I'm pretty sure in the future we'll know more about her. I hope wherever she is, she gets better and maybe move on and get better, hopefully. I don't know. It's gonna be a while for her to get better though, because since Ian said they're gonna be staying in villains for a while, I don't know if the plan will change in the future. I hope she might become anti-hero, but even then, she won't be 100% fully liking Sonic as a friend. It's gonna be impossible. It's gonna be very impossible for her to be like full-on friends with him. It's not gonna happen. Think of her as like Jets or Shadow. They're gonna be helping out maybe in the future, like for certain things, but they are not ever gonna be friends. Okay, from Xenomorphic Laserman. Do you think if you're in Ask Mario, who would you talk to? I hope it's Toadette. And who is next on the show? Okay, for the first one, if I show up on the show, I would, love to talk to everyone, not just Toadette, because, obviously, I would love to be talking to Luigi and Mario. They are the most important ones to the show. There's no one else in the show who's important. Nah, no one else. Yeah, so I would love to talk to Mario and Luigi the most importantly. I know a lot of you guys want me to show up on Ask Mario eventually, but again, it's gonna be a long time for that to happen. Because A, we have to plan it out, draw out the script, write out the script, and then I would have to get like more emotes from my OC. And put leads in the bottom. So yeah, it's gonna be a while for that to happen, guys. I know, I'm not saying it won't ever happen, but it will be a long time from now. And guys, just because I'm friends with the people on Ask Mario does not mean I know who's gonna be in the show in the future. And even if I did know who's gonna show up, I can't say. I'm not gonna betray Slip Frames and the other guy and everyone else's trust like that. And besides, even if you guys predicted who would show up, they still wouldn't tell you who would show up. It would ruin the surprise. Right now, Peach and Daisy are the next ones to show up, obviously, in the show. Those are the top priorities right now. So again, I don't know who's gonna show up in the next show, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. And again, I'm not gonna be showing up in any episode of Ask Mario anytime soon. I'm not saying it's not gonna happen, but it won't be for a very long time. Same goes for the other projects they do, unless they let me know ahead of time. But still, again, not gonna happen for a while. But hey, expecting and waiting is all about the fun. I mean, hey, you didn't expect Toad to show up eventually, or Toadette, right? Think of it like Smash Brothers. The reveal is always worth it. Okay, from SMK Flair. Will your Sonic character meet other characters in the Sonic franchise like Surge and Kit? And what are your thoughts on the new Mario movie? My Sonic character, my Hyper the Wolf, I would love for him to meet Surge and Kit, because I would love to talk to them and hopefully get some insight, maybe help them a little bit. I doubt they'll listen to me, but I would love for him to meet them, and the other characters as well. For the Mario movie, hello, I am very hot for it. I cannot wait for it to come out and do everything. I still have the movie shirt that I got from the Comic-Con that Jack Black was surprised us in, where we watched the first teaser privately. I cannot wait for it. April could not come any faster. I really wanted to get here already. I cannot wait for it. Okay, from Vihan, sorry if I mispronounced that. What if Surge and Kit met Mario and Luigi's polar opposites, aka Wario and Waluigi? I actually did like a community post about this. So many people did so many responses that were so funny. I know 100% Surge would get like so annoyed with Wario and Waluigi's antics that she would just, shove them aside and beat them up. The kid would obviously help, maybe like shake them, spin them around and everything with the water, with his water whips and everything. It would be so funny seeing them interact. I know they would just like hate each other and annoy each other to death. From Giga6152. Yo, Marco Gamer Dude. That acronym sounds like Mortal Kombat Gamer Dude to me. Okay, wow, that just sounds like that. Okay, my question is, what is your favorite project you've ever worked on? Okay, it would have to be a tie between the IDW comment dubs I've been doing and the Mario Sequester Ghost of my dubs, because both of those projects really got my footing into this channel. Doing comment dubs is like my favorite thing to do on this channel, so they are a big tie because I love them both, and I wish I could continue the Equestria Ghost one, but right now my main focus is the Sonic comment dubs at this moment. From Kingston Shamray. Have you ever heard of Dr. Crafty before? Actually, I think I have. I'm pretty sure he's friends with my friends Doja Me and Slick Frame, I think. So I think he's an artist also. I never interacted with him before, but I'm pretty sure he's friends with my friends. So yeah, I'm aware of him. Yeah. From Brenton. Can I have a hug from Princess Peach, please? Of course you can. Princess Peach will always give you a hug. Of course she will. There you go. From Marcus Wizard. You ever get tired of the Olympic Games and want to see Mario and Sonic go on a real adventure? How'd you come up with your OC Hyper? And what's your first video game that you played ever in your life? Yeah, I do wish Mario and Sonic would get like an official mainline, or actually spit off an official crossover game. I know a lot of people want that, and I know Nintendo actually I know that Sega or Nintendo actually tried this idea, but no, Sega actually pitched an idea, but Nintendo said no apparently. But for I think like a big crossover game like with the gameplay style of the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games will work very well, where you control a team of Mario and Sonic characters and going around and beat them up people around with the powers and everything. But imagine all the character pairs you can have. You can have like Mario, Sonic, Luigi, and Tails together, or the villains together, or the girls together, or any of the character pairs you can have with. Imagine some of the character dialogues in there. I want to see more of the interactions in the thing. Yeah, I would much rather get like a big crossover game. I don't know if they will go like the simple Bowser and Eggman team up, or something unique crossover game, but I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I believe it will happen in the future at one point, I hope. But for now, especially with that rumored Paris 2024 game coming, it's hard to say when it will ever come, but I do think it will happen at one point. For the next question, how did I come up with my OC Hyper? You can thank Sonic Forces for that. I came up with him in that since I had that big create your own custom character to team up with Sonic and Classic Sonic in that game. So that's how I came up with my OC character Hyper. I don't remember why I came up with that name, honestly, Hyper. But yeah, that was how I came up with my OC. The first video game I ever played, that would have to be, I think it would be either Crash Team Racing or the first Crash Bandicoot game, I think. Yeah, it was for PlayStation, or Crash Bash. I can't remember which one, but it was one of those three. From Misi Voices, I actually answered this question earlier on. Would you be willing to dub any of the Archie comments or IDW comments of the annuals, outside the annuals and the positive storyline? I have already dubbed the comments from 49 and 50 and 51 through 52. So I am gonna be dubbing 53 for 56 as a movie and continue on. But for the Archie comments, I don't think I'll ever do that. If there are too many, again, like I said earlier, there are too many. I want to focus on the IDW comments at this point. And finally, from Girl Usega, sorry for mispronouncing that. Our final question is, what is your favorite Mario Strikers game, and which one do you think is better than the other? Okay, so my favorite Mario Strikers game would have to be Mario Strikers Charged, because that game really emphasized the edginess and the extreme nature of Strikers. Super Mario Strikers is great, yeah, but Strikers Charged is the best one of them all. Super Mario Strikers comes second, and then Battle League comes at the complete bottom because, well, you know, that game really destroyed. I wouldn't say destroyed, but really dampered with the franchise because, you know, with the update model Nintendo keeps doing and the characters are losing their edginess, pretty much. The gear system's okay. The music is okay, even though they're all rock and roll. But the stadiums are not really stadiums. They don't change much of the thing, and there's not much mode to do, you know. And the character roster is lacking, again with the update model and everything. And the voice clips being recycled again, not getting any new ones, or recycle the ones for Strikers. It really dampened with everything. I really wish they didn't win this route. They could have made this game so much better. They could have added like a huge roster, a better amount of stadiums with actual hazards, or did what they did with Strikers Charge and bring back some of the stadiums from the past games, and add more modes and variety. It basically had everything that Strikers Charge had, but in empty a little bit. So yeah, Charge goes first, then Strikers, and then Battle League. Yeah, that's my list. And wow, okay, that is all the questions we have so far for the Q&A. Okay, wow, thank you guys so much for all the questions. I'm pretty sure I got like more than I usually get. So yeah, if I missed any, I'm sorry that I couldn't get all your questions because I got like a lot of questions that I had to cut some from the thing, but there are so many. But yeah, those are all the questions that I have that I answered for you. For those that I missed, reply to the comment section that I missed any questions, and then I can reply to them. That way I can I can answer. But I feel bad that I didn't answer all the questions. So if I missed any of the questions or you forgot to send a question in, reply to this video and in the comment section, and then I'll reply to that question, and then that way I can satisfy your needs for that. So I'll end it off with us saying thank you so much for the 17K subscribers. I am so grateful to have all your fans. Loving my content. I am not stopping anytime soon. So be sure to be ready for more comment dubs, more original dubs that I have planned, and more gameplay videos and discussions. And I cannot wait to share them all with you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sending in all those questions, and be sure to like and subscribe for the next video, and I cannot wait to show more of the comments for you guys. Alright guys, take care.